Just look cute. Like, look cute.
Try to look happy. It's so big, don't worry, it's in the camera. Competing for Ambers.
So we went to the Pantheon.
I was so concerned about my panties, I couldn't enjoy the Pantheon.
And it is the oldest church in Rome. But here's the thing though.
It's really interesting to see, like, how the fuck did they build this back in the day?
It wasn't always a church, right? It used to be a temple to the ancient Roman gods. And before that, you know, who knows, right? It's buried on the dead of the dead.
They didn't have the maps. I don't know how we build things today, to be honest with you.
And it was just a very spiritual moment for me.
Like, do you start with the dome or do you start with the base? I don't know.
Let's just hold hands and like we'll walk around.
I did notice at one point as we were walking that Amber was sort of, you know, waddling. She had stopped walking at one point.
So one day I decided maybe I should hit the streets with a skirt. Big mistake, huge.
It was very difficult to get her to go. We tried to go to this old ancient theater and you think she'd want to go because she's a thespian, but she was struggling.
Listen to me, if you ever go to Rome, do not, I repeat, do not wear a skirt, especially if you are a member of the big back and the big thigh booty meat caucus, okay?
I do, you know, I can put it down, you know, I do give like a little, but you know, I don't put it down like that.
If you have big thighs, they will rub together if you wear a skirt, especially if you don't wear anything like some booty shorts underneath, and you will have the worst day of your life, an embarrassing day.
Okay, I'm not like, you're waddling the next kind of day, you know, kind of dick thrusting, right?
A hard, itchy day, you'll think you had crabs. I was like, man, who you been sleeping with?
Like, I think there's a potential for me to get there, right? With some coaching, some support, but I'm not there yet. So I knew that she wasn't waddling because of me. And when I saw it, I was like,
it's so bad.
That looks like one of those bubbly maps, you know, the maps that you feel where it has the mountain ranges and stuff. It looked vile. And I feel bad for her, but I think also I was so repulsed by it that it was hard for me to give her the full support. But you know, as she likes to say, Amber likes to say, you know, be sweet with it. So I put some lotion on and tried to let her rest. And yeah, she eventually recovered. You also had some of the best pizza this day as well, right?
This is, hear me when I say this, I know we have 10 days, okay? This was my favorite pizza in Rome. It's Fiore, and it was like literally just focaccia with homemade sauce on it, a little bit of cheese on some pepperonis on the others, but it was like just bread and sauce, and it was epic.
Also got my baggage back.
Woo! Oh my gosh. Wow. That's insane.
That's crazy. Oh. I bought this. They gave me like $900 to spend on clothes. Like, I bought a new outfit. It was amazing. Delta will give you, I think it's up to like $3,000 for domestic flights. And then they give you up to like $650 for international flights, but I ended up buying like $900 worth of clothes. We went to a restaurant that night called Aroma. It is a single Michelin star, so supposed to be excellent fine dining. It was the worst food I've ever had.
The name of the restaurant is Aroma. It should be named Stench. It was ridiculous.
Like, our friend Jason described it as decent hotel food. This food was so repulsive, okay? I felt like it was a scam, to be honest.
And unfortunately, Aroma is resting on its laurels, which is the great view of the Colosseum.
They had a pretty decent dessert. That was the one thing they had going for them. They also had a beautiful scenery of the Colosseum. But at one point we tried to order some wine, and they brought out a iPad for us to choose. And like, we're like, no, we were trying to describe what we liked. It's juicy, it's this or that.
I'm cool with a restaurant being mid. That's fine. I have a problem when I'm being charged top dollar to have experts in their field come tell me about the menu. I'm not trying to be a diva, but when I'm paying diva dollars, I'm expecting a little bit more what the French call je ne sais quoi. I don't know what they call it in Italy. They didn't have it that night.
You can do fine dining in Rome, but I would recommend, you know, like the street food was way better. So could one say that this day was filled with thighs and lows?
Cut.
If you enjoyed this vlog about our experience in Rome, make sure that you like and subscribe and follow us for day 5, baby. 5 fingers. Day 5.